Okay, so that happened. Okay, they're not getting up. So, this door down here, was this door locked? No, it's not. Okay. I do not like the way how this area looks. It's locked. Okay. Lever for releasing the door locks. Now if you can just release the locks on those levers. Oh, there was a door right next to it. Ah, great. That's 15 minutes we're... Not 15 minutes, 15 seconds we're not going to get back. That is an X-ray scan. For Mr. Clark David. And another X-ray scan for Mr. or Miss, I'm not entirely sure, Gail Holland. A memo on the message board grabs your attention. Something scrawled on the notepad. Lungs, esophagus, stomach, liver, large intestine, small intestine, colon. To use the electronic doors, place the initials in alphabetical order. Okay. So, AB. Alright, so CD would be you. And then you. Researchers later. Letter. June 8th, 1998. My dearest Ada. Doesn't that name sound familiar? By the time you read this, damn it, letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I suspected, it came positive. You should get yourself tested too. I'm kidding. I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have become one of them. As far as I know, you're not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass, but if it turns out that you're the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then, activate the self-destruct system in the power room. And escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I've set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock on the door in the basement level 2 where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I've coded the password into an X-ray picture, a röntgenogram. I know you, and I'm sure you'll be able to work it out without any trouble. There is just one more thing, and it's my last request. I hope you'll never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. Well, there's some good news and bad news to this. Good news is, I'm pretty sure I haven't shot John. Well, apparently. Allegedly. And another good news is that Ada didn't have to do the deed herself. Because she was, quote-unquote, looking for her boyfriend. Another thing I should probably note is that, Alex Beckett, and his colon is glowing red. Jesus, man. the hell were you into? Part of it's glowing red. Colon? Esophagus. No. Oh. Okay. Colon, esophagus, liver, lungs. Colon, esophagus, liver, lungs. Cell. Okay. Okay, so the password is cell. Nice to know that Dr. Moreau worked here. I'm gonna have to be careful around those two. Especially if they turn later. Oh, a dagger. And some handgun bullets. Like I don't already have enough of them already. Hey, you know what would be great? Some fucking shotgun shells. There's some doors there, and a door here. It's locked. A symbol resembling a power area is carved into the lock. And this door is locked too. Well, I guess we'll check this area out then. Magnum rounds! Whoa, what the hell happened in here? Jill? I don't care about the corpse. Grab the damn bullets. Okay? They're like right around here-ish. Alright, there are some blood smears here. And what looks like a memo. V-Act, researcher's notes. Ah, here we go. This is the scientific explanation for the Crimson Heads we've been encountering. There is no evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutates into a humanoid creature. We call them V-Acts. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already, 4 of our researchers had died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric accident, we decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. Well, this is kind of what happens when you don't have safety measures in place. Plus, you kind of failed to note that the Crimson Heads have claws. Anyway, that dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. Are you out of your fucking mind? Really? We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. Oh, that was the area where I had to mess around with death masks. And 4 of the researchers died trying to feed it. The 4 death masks that I collected. That is morbid. Also, computer. Alright, time to look at some porn. Or not. It's probably a work terminal. They're probably monitoring what I'm doing right now. That is not how you spell John. J-O-H-N. Enter. Password is Ada. Unlock that one. Okay. Cell. I have no idea where that is. B2F. B3F. I don't even know where the hell that is. Okay. Yes. Well, I guess I'll have to figure this out the old-fashioned way. What's in here? That is creepy. Looks like the cadavers are frozen, wrapped in body bags. Well, I'm pretty sure they didn't donate to science, knowing Umbrella's reputation. That is a really tiny body, too. Huh? Wait, isn't that a... Yep, it's a battery pack. Cool, I'm gonna need that later, maybe. There's still stuff hidden in this room. I mean, I searched every nook and cranny to my knowledge. An information management server. It appears to be broken. A row of LCD monitors. They must have been once used to display something. They had LCD monitors back in 1998? It's news to me. Oh, whatever. I've done what I wanted to do in this room. I'm just equipping my shotgun in case those other two get up. Let's take a look at them real quick. Yep, one of them's turned. Alright, buddy, get up. Come on. Wake up. Okay. B2. Oh, that one up there should be unlocked now. Alright, let's see what's behind this door. Alright, we got some goodies. And the final ammo disc. Some shotgun shells. Security protocols. Heliport for executive use only. This restriction does not apply in the event of an emergency. Passage to heliport/entry is prohibited unless accompanied by a consultant researcher or the chief of security. Unauthorized persons entering the heliport will be shot on sight. Elevator/the elevator stops during emergencies. Visual data room. For use by our special research division only, all other access to the visual data room must be cleared with Keith Arving, room manager. Prison. Sanitations divisions controls the use of the prison. At least one consultant researcher, E. Smith, A. S. Wask, A. Wesker, must be son of a bitch, must be present if the viral use is authorized. Triple lock door. Entry into the room is limited to the sole person who deactivates the lock with all the passcodes. Accessing to the exclusive output terminals located in each section of the senior researchers deactivate the lock. Wait. Accessing the exclusive output terminals located in each section of the senior researchers deactivate the lock. Each section of the senior researchers? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, power room. In this room, nitro compound is used as a primary source of power. Access is limited to headquarters survivors. This restriction may not apply to consultant researchers with special authorization. Passcode output terminals. Use an